Hello, this is MrChabry, and what are we doing today? Well, we are going to finally make our way to the Elite Four and have our final battles here. We've made it through Victory Road. Real quick, I'm going to use my rare candies on Avril to get her at level 60. So she's actually caught up with everyone. And I saved these rare candies for such an occasion, just in case one of my Pokemon were kind of lower leveled. Anyway, let's take a moment to look at the Pokemon that didn't quite make the cut. Now, I don't mean just these Pokemon here. I kind of set off to the side while everything was going on and didn't really contribute much. I'm not talking about them. And there's a lot of them. Like, a lot of these I never even threw on my team. I'm not even talking about the ones that were useful at one point, like, say, Johnny, or Thumper, or Anubis, or even Chicken. I'm talking about those that died trying to get us to this point in the game. One such Pokemon here is Runes. Another one would be Mrs. Mime and Belle. These three are the Pokemon that died when I was trying to train up Psychic types to make it where I can fight the Fighting type gym. But we ended up making it without a Psychic type, but it's just, I just wanted that help. Also, Jingle Jangle. This Pokemon was really great. I really enjoyed using it. It's just unfortunate that it ended up going down. Same thing with Lenora. This Pokemon I only put on the team to give me something to hit Lysander's Gyarados hard. So I threw Thunderbolt on it. And it didn't. It didn't even get to do what it was meant to do. Same thing with Everest. I wanted this to be kind of a Lysander check. And it didn't even do well once I threw it out there. I was hoping that defense would help with that Gyarados. And then Centurion, who died from a overly aggressive Sliggoo, who did not let me escape. This thing was going to be a permanent member of the team, but unfortunately she got smacked down in her prime. But let's take a moment to look at the Pokemon that did make it to the very end, and the ones that are going to make their way through the Elite Four with me. Well, the first one here is Tern, and I'm actually glad that this thing made it through. I was hoping to use this thing, and it's a great Pokemon. Avril, a later edition. I kind of decided to use it, and I think it's going to actually hold up pretty well. Ninja Star, my starter. I'm actually glad this thing was able to make it all the way, too, because this is such a good Pokemon. Daisy, this is also a great Pokemon, and it gives me some support options with that Wish and Protect. We have Victoria, my Grass-type Pokemon. I think this thing would actually be pretty well, too, so we'll get some use out of that. And then Behemoth. What can I say? Behemoth is a beast, and I'm actually excited to use this thing, you know, on my team. Anyway, if you don't know, the Elite Four is what stands between us and the champion now. So now we make our way. Look how enormous that is. Actually, we could get a picture, right? Can we get a picture of all our Pokemon, like in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I want to do that first. Yeah, take a picture. Alright. Kind of shaky hands there, Phil. Look at that. Can I get a... That's right. Dutch angle. Oh. All these settings. Depth of view. My eyes were closed. I blinked. There we go. All right, I blinked. I didn't mean to blink. You know, I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. You have just taken a photo of the future Elite Four, or the future champion of Kalos. Let me buy some items while I'm thinking about that. Actually, I'm going to sell all my revives. Because they're just a waste anyway. Yeah, those are just a waste anyway. And these are what I need. These full restores. You throw those in there. Max potions. And full heals. Never know when I'll need them. Alright. So, here's what's going to happen. We're going to make our way up here to this enormous building. We will get a choice of which order we take on the Elite Four. We've got Siebold, the Water-type Specialist, Drasna, the Dragon-type Specialist, Malva, the Fire-type Specialist, and Wilkstrom. Wilkstrom is the Steel-type Specialist. I guess you could pick which direction you go. It looks like I'm going right to left. But listen, I think this makes more sense because we're going to the right side. This is where we reach the finale of our adventure. Let's go ahead and step in here. This nice little corridor. We've got someone here to explain how this is going to work. You're the illustrious MrChabry, aren't you? Welcome to the last part of the Pokemon League. I'm one of the Elite Four. People know me as Malva. Here in the Pokemon League, you will encounter 4 of us, the Elite Four, and our champion. If you meet the champion and challenge her here, you must first defeat the 4 of us. Do your best, because if you can't impress us with your real strength, you'll never get to battle her. But it should be a walk in the park for you, right? The hero that destroyed the big bad Team Flare. Alright. Don't know if that was kind of a cheeky little comment she gave. But with that... Now, which one shall we go into? So we come in here. Is it this one? Yeah, Flood Chamber. Okay. And we can always go back if we go into the one that we don't want to go into. So I'm going to start with the Flood Chamber. You probably kind of picked up on that. Based off of the question of the day. Who is your favorite water type? Who's your favorite water type Pokemon? For me, I've got to go with Blastoise. I love Blastoise. Blastoise is such a great Pokemon. It's so iconic. Can't go wrong with Blastoise. So I'm going to say Blastoise for me. And we're going to step up here and be raised into the Flood Chamber. And living up to its name. These screws come up to reveal a gush of water. And we all drown. The end. Oh, wait, never mind. The water is somehow not drowning us. Now we'll make our way up here. And we will talk to Siebold, the water type Elite Four. No, simply can't say. You there, young man. I have a question that I must pose to you. Do you think battling can ever be worthy of being called an art? Yes, indeed. You see, cooking is the type of art that disappears as soon as it's completed. Pokemon battles are the same. Even memories of a sweet victory soon fade after the battle's end. To devote yourself entirely to such a life made up by fleeting experience is truly artful. Wow. I am inspired. But now we will jump into this battle with Siebold. And he's going to lead off with a Clawitzer. This thing knows Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Sphere. Keep in mind that it has that Mega Launcher ability, so it's going to be hitting you extra hard if you let it. We're going to Leaf Blade it. Try to get it out of here as quick as possible. And it actually survives. Okay. That's not good. Alright. But we're fine because we've got that beautiful black sludge. Let's go ahead and Leaf Blade it once again. Full restore. That doesn't matter to me. And you're just letting me heal myself up. That's really the crux of it. Each time you do that, you just let me heal myself up a little bit more. Hey, I'm okay with that. Okay with that, dear. Alright, let's do it again. Leaf Blade. Now it is done. And with that, Siebold's first Pokemon has been defeated. Alright, and next up is Starmie. So for Starmie, this thing knows Dazzling Gleam, Psychic Surf, Light Screen. I think we'll go with Ninja Star on this thing. Alright, Ninja Star here. It resists water moves. It's immune to Psychic. The only thing it can do is go for Dazzling Gleam. And I think we should be fine. Oh, it's faster than us, too. Okay, I didn't expect that. No! Okay, I did not like that. I did not expect it to hit so hard, actually. I actually didn't expect it to hit so hard. So now we go into Daisy here. Alright, and we should be fine. Gosh, that scared me. That scared me. I would have cried if I lost my starter in the first Elite Four battle. Energy Ball. We're going to have to tank any hit that this thing goes for anyway, so... There we go. Starmie is done. Capiche? Alright, next up is Gyarados. Well, Gyarados, my friend, I have something just for you. Yeah. I've got something for you. This thing knows Waterfall, Ice Fang, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. Do not let it set up. That would be really bad for you if it did. It's going to Intimidate. But that's fine because we are going to Electrocute. Alright, it's going to try to set up on me. Siebold is getting a little bit greedy here, if I don't, if you know, I would be so bold to say. But he'll be punished for that because, oh, it survived! He got extra greedy. Okay, okay. Phew. My boy got extra greedy. And he just let me take his Gyarados. He got extra greedy. He went for 2 Dragon Dances. Alright, Barbaracle. Now, Victoria. This is your shot. Barbaracle here knows Cross Chop, Stone Edge, Razor Shell, and X Scissor. It's got the Tough Claws ability, so those hits are going to hurt that much more. Let's Leaf Storm. There we go. We got the crit, too, which is nice. And with that, Siebold is defeated. Alright. And we didn't lose any Pokemon there. We got really close. A little too close with that Greninja. We're still good. Alright, now step back on the elevator to go back to the room that you came from. Alright, so long, Siebold. No, you really wanted to knock out my Pokemon, but I just eliminated your whole team. Hope you don't mind. Anyway, we're back here. We finished up the Flood Chamber. We've got to top off some Pokemon here. Alright, and with that, we're going to make each Elite Four trainer its own episode. Because I think that flows pretty well, and otherwise, you know, each video could get a little bit long. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.